In this video, I'm going to share what you need to know when comparing other window companies to Window World. Sure, Window World might be cheaper, but stay tuned to find out why. As you begin your journey to shop for replacement windows, how are you to know who is the most affordable? Who can you trust? Who has the best energy efficient windows? Which window is the best value? And whose sales guy or gal does the best job at presenting the window and helping you determine which one might be the best fit for you? And just in case you are curious, when we did finally make a decision, we went with virtual view windows. They don't require a long, drawn-out in-home presentation, and everything can be done virtually. Their Energy Star 7.0 rating, not just Energy Star, but Energy Star 7.0, along with their Google reviews, and Joe's virtual demo presentation all added up to them being the best fit for us. Hi friends, I'm the Wacky Window Woman. I'm not a contractor. I'm not here to sell you windows. I'm just a real person trying to get new windows without getting ripped off. In addition to needing new windows for my home, I've got those crappy builder grade windows. I've also made it my mission to shop all of the larger, well-known replacement window companies to get real bids and pricing. I've sat through the demos so you don't have to. Be sure to see my Wacky Window Woman comparison chart to see how replacement window companies stack up one against the other when they quoted my 1,600 square foot home of 12 windows. I'll put the link to that chart in the description below. Okay, so now back to Window World. They guarantee that they are the least expensive option, but are they the best value for your dollar? Here's how my experience went. On a cloudy, rainy morning at 11 a.m., Walt of Window World showed up to give us his pitch on why his company would be the best option for my husband and I. He walked in with his bag of stuff, his window sample, and his brochures. Walt seemed a bit quirky, but very knowledgeable about his windows. He shared that he had been around the window manufacturing world and window sales for over 20 years. I think his family has been in the world of window manufacturing for several generations. However, he spoke very quickly that I likely missed some of his story and many of the details about his window. He immediately pulled out his brochure and a pen that he used as a pointer and began to point out the features on his brochure of how his window is manufactured. To be honest, he moved around the brochure pretty fast, and I'm not sure I caught even 50% of what he shared from the brochure. We explained that we wanted a quote for our 12 windows. We wanted them to be white, double pane, double hung. He pulled out a Window World quote sheet and began to fill in the options with a number of windows for each type. His quote sheet included 5 different sections. So the first section was Window World Basics. Second section was the glass and the window options. Third section were door options. Well, we didn't need any doors, so nothing was in that section. Number 4, if your home's built before 1978, they have got to add in some stuff for lead remediation. And then section 5 was miscellaneous. Once he added all these options together, his total price was $10,062, making them number 2 currently on the Wacky Window Woman replacement window comparison chart. On Window World's quote, Walt also noted ways to take away features in an effort to reduce the price. We could have removed argon glass or low E gas, for example, but those were all items we knew we wanted and they were non-negotiable for us. And if we were to remove those, then we really weren't getting better windows than what we already had, Walt. And looking at the Wacky Window Woman chart, when you compare the Alside 4000 series window that Window World sells, and you compare that to the Alside Mezzo Quattro window that Virtual Views, number 1 on the list, sells, you'll soon realize that the 4000 series by Window World is not equal to the Mezzo Quattro. For even less money, the Alside Mezzo Quattro series is a far superior window and includes a memory mesh screen. It also meets Energy Star 7.0 ratings, not just regular Energy Star, but Energy Star 7.0 qualifications, and has the best U factor and lowest air infiltration on the list. The 4000 series that Window World sells is Alside's budget-friendly window, and I still go back to Joe at Virtual View Windows during our virtual demo, showing us the memory mesh screen and how it goes right back into shape even after having a golf tee punched right through it. He does this cool thing where he punches a golf tee through the screen of the window, he leaves it there for a bit, and then he pulls it out, and you can clearly see there's a hole large enough for a bug or a fly to get through, but then once he rubs it back into place, bam, no hole, no bugs. This, for some reason, really impressed me. But the 4000 series window by Alside that Window World sells comes with a traditional fiberglass screen, and they don't have that memory mesh that the Mezzo Quattro series has. And be sure to refer to the Wacky Window Woman comparison chart so you can skip the demos and make a decision without having to let multiple companies come into your home to give you a quote. Take advantage of the Virtual Views 4-step virtual process and the same-day quote, and then use the Wacky Window Woman chart to further compare pricing. And then regardless of who you choose to purchase your replacement windows from, tell them that the Wacky Window Woman sent you.